Hi. Well, I think today's the day that I want to read this little thing that I wrote on May 29th, 2014, when I was living in Hawaii about an experience that I had there. So here we go. Life is just full of surprises. I went to the beach today to shower, and it was a beautiful day. The sun was shining, but there were also some dark clouds hanging around nearby, so I closed my windows just to be safe in case it rained. So I had my lovely shower, and I came back to the car, and the sun was still shining and it hadn't rained. But here's the funny part. Some creamed corn had magically appeared on the side of my car. Now, here I was, preparing for a possible case of rain, but with not the tiniest forethought of preparing for the possibility of creamed corn. Not that there is much I could have done to prepare for creamed corn. My windows were up, and that was lucky. But still, to think that it was an eventuality that had never entered my mind. So, of course, I wondered where it had come from, as we humans are wont to do. Had it fallen from the sky? Had it erupted from the earth? Had it been left as a deposit by aliens with the implication that there was more where that came from if we needed it? Was it some cryptic sign from God, or the angst-filled graffiti of a star-brother on holiday from the Andromeda Galaxy? Since it was on the rear driver's side door and window near the road, I suspected that it had been a drive-by corning. But it could have been a walk-by or a whoosh-by. In this unpredictable, crazy, mixed-up world, who really knows? Was it intentional? Did some hooligan wake up this morning scheming a diabolical plan to throw creamed corn on the next shiny white automobile that looked at him cross-eyed? Was it a crime of passion? Was someone suddenly angered by all the shiny white cars taking up space and oxygen and parking lots in this world and decided to do something about it right here, right now? Or was it an accident? Maybe a child of 8 or 10 was walking along, minding his or her own business, eating his or her favorite kind of lunch, when he or she suddenly tripped over an invisible rock, went sprawling across the grass, his or her bowl of creamed corn suddenly transforming into a flying projectile, landing smack dab against that white Nissan Sentra's back door, spraying corn and semi-gelatinous viscous liquid everywhere. Which would have been a great tragedy to the child, who had just lost the last best bites of his or her cherished dish. Or perhaps was a welcome occurrence, because he or she was getting quite full and quite sick of creamed corn for lunch every day, though the skinned knee in the process was less welcome. Or perhaps it was a great comedy, as the sight of splattered creamed corn ameliorated the pain of the fall, transforming groans into laughter. It was just so hard to know the backstory behind this sudden appearance. Obviously, I could only conjecture. So, before it had the chance to dry any further, I took the empty plastic water jug from my car trunk to the water faucet and filled it. Then I poured the water over the door and window, washing the corn to the ground and musing how unexpected spills always provide an opportunity for unpremeditated tidying, which is often the best kind of tidying, especially for someone like me who hates to have to plan for any kind of tidying, and generally lives by the motto, if it ain't broke all the way, don't fix it, and never buy gas till the warning light comes on. Well, I certainly have to thank the universe and its unwitting sidekick for bringing me such a compelling catalyst for my imagination today. Who would have ever thought such prolific entertainment could come from a can of vegetables? Certainly not me. The end.